What's going on? Welcome back to Real World Tool Reviews. I've been working on my truck, and I was using a few things, and I figured it was a good opportunity to make a video about some stuff that I've got here in front of me that, I could do a few reviews in one, and just because I kind of gained some new perspective on some of these. And the one thing that I already kind of felt like, but that was really confirmed today, was I really like this set, the Wera set that has all these bits, the Tool Check Plus. It's got the bits and the sockets. It's a very nice set, but I hate this ratchet thing that it comes with. I hate using it. It's too small, and trying to use it with the sockets, you have to put this thing in there so it's like not a real ratchet, which isn't a deal breaker for me, but it's just annoying and it's too freaking small. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't feel good to use at all. And I hate it. And I hate I hate this too. Like, these are just, they're too small. I like using small tools every once in a while, but goddamn, these things are just, they're stupidly small and just a pain in the ass to use. And the reason that I was using this to take apart some stuff on my dash. If anybody has a 2004 through 2008 F-150 out there, chances are this thing's broken in your truck by now. I've heard that these break a lot, and mine did break. This is the turn signal switch, and you pull it towards you, and it does the brights this way, and then turn signal like this, and windshield wipers and all that. It just breaks inside of here, and I had to change it. The part is like $35 on Amazon. I wasn't about to take it to a shop and pay $350 for somebody to fix it, so I'm just guessing like that's probably what it would have been. But anyway, it was just a few bolts and stuff, and then a lot of plastic panels on my dash that I had to take apart to get this thing out. And I like to have this little set, and I wish I had a metric one. Like, I should have got the metric. I didn't know what I was really going to use it for. I end up using this when I work on my car a lot. But I like these. I really like these sockets. They're really nice. But all those bolts were metric anyway. So I ended up grabbing my little 1/4-inch Makita metric set, which is really great. And I end up just grabbing these, a little ratchet and these sockets, and I'll just grab this just to have all the bits in case I need them, and the standard sockets. So this is nice to have standard and metric, and I'll just get a different ratchet because I just hate this Wera ratchet so much. But so that's what I have to say about the Wera set. And then I just want to sing the praises again of these little Makita socket sets. You can get them at Home Depot. They're on sale all the time. I think you can get them for like $10-12. This is my standard set that I've had forever. I keep it in my HVAC bag. They're just awesome. I like this little combo here. I ended up needing the 5mm, or actually the 5.5mm, which this metric set does not have. The 5.5mm, a lot of those little bolts on my dash were 5.5mm, so I had to grab that. But I got it from my Milwaukee set here, which is a great little socket set. And these are on sale right now at Home Depot for the holidays for $100 for the 3/8 set, and I think $100 for the 1/4-inch set. And I had to borrow this socket from it. This is great because it's a you can remove this tray from the box it comes in and put it in your toolbox, which is what I do. But it's also a good portable set. You know, I could have just brought this to the truck, but it lives in the toolbox. So that's why I like to have like a little sleeve. And these are just awesome. I would highly recommend these to anybody. The sockets are actually really nice, thin-walled. Use them on impacts plenty. 1/4 inch. You can put 1/4 inch regular sockets on an impact. It won't hurt it. And speaking of an impact, this is just pretty much my 1/4 inch impact now. Like, it's just my impact gun for working on my car. Since I got the Milwaukee, I've been using it for my regular work stuff. So when I'm working on the truck, working on the cars at home, I've just been keeping this on here, and it's not that powerful, so you don't over torque anything. It's actually perfect for like working on dashes and stuff. This little Bosch gun is awesome, and I'll just have this, and I was putting the sockets on here and just zipping stuff off. Just great. And I was using my little stream light, you know, like I always use. And I was using my Bosch light to go with it. You know, it's got a nice little hook. You can hang it in there. And yeah, you know, sometimes I'm doing a job and I think about, I want to talk about these tools on a video. Here's a tool that was very useful. This was kind of a pain in the ass trying to get these plastic panels that wrapped around the steering wheel and stuff off. They had clips in them, but they had like tabs that slid in. It's hard to explain, but it was very, very difficult to get them all off around the steering wheel without breaking the plastic. And a lot of videos that were of people doing this had people taking off the whole airbag out of the steering wheel and stuff to get to it, which was crazy, I thought. I found another video of a guy doing it the way I did it, and he just took the plastic around it. But I ended up having to kind of finesse the plastic and bend it to get it in there. And this little, these are like the flat hose picks kind of deal. They're super cheap, Neiko brand. I bought them off of Amazon, and I've actually really started liking these a lot. They come in handy. They're really, really flimsy, and you can't you're not supposed to use them as pry bars or anything, but they're really good at kind of just getting behind something and popping it loose or bending it a little bit, like for plastic. This actually worked really well and helped me with those plastic panels quite a bit. So these Neiko woods, I have a full set of them. This is the one I was using, but I've got straight ones and curved ones, long and short. I like the handles on them, and these are actually really good if you ever need some little flat kind of hose picks like this, or seal pullers maybe is what these are. I don't remember what they're really intended for. I just use them as little pry bars and hose. They're good hose picks too. And in kind of that same vein, when I was maneuvering that plastic, this is just a really good kind of needle nose pliers to have. These really fine tip needle nose. These are old Craftsman ones, but like these, as opposed to like something like these give me a lot more precision a lot of the time, and I was having to get in and hold that plastic and kind of bend it up and push it in somewhere. And these just don't give you as much control like this kind of needle nose for stuff like that. Now these have their place, and you know, they're great too, but this was really good for what I was doing today. And if you ever see a pair, if you don't have a pair like this, get a pair. They're actually not common anymore. I don't know who makes a good pair now, but back in the day, I think people use this kind more. But these are old Craftsmans. If you ever see an old Craftsman pair like this, grab it, because these are good. And then you always have your just classic flat tip This is like a cabinet screwdriver. I like cabinet screwdrivers for a little type of pry driving, you know. It's just an old Stanley one, but that helped me too with those little plastic panels. And then, of course, my favorite ever SK little 1/4 inch ratchet. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to sing the praises of these Makita, excuse me, these Makita sockets, because they're awesome and they're super cheap. And this is a good set. I want to say that it's good. I think I paid like $80 for this set, which is insane. Insane. And another stupid thing about it is it comes with all these security torques, but it also has these regular torques. If you're going to have these sizes of security torques, you don't need to have regular torques too. Look at all the space that it takes up. I need to just take out all the regular torques and put different bits in it, because you can use security torques as torque bits. Just because they have that little pinhole in it doesn't mean you can't use them on regular torques. That's so dumb to me. I don't understand that at all, why they would do that. So I've been meaning to do that. I've been meaning to switch out these same size torques and just put in some different stuff, because that's dumb. And this for $80, they should give you something better than this. This is just, I just hate this thing. So what I can say is that the bits that come in this set, I've got a Milwaukee one in here. I've got maybe a couple other switched out ones. But anyway, the bits that come in this set that are Wera bits are very, very, very high quality. They are good bits. They fit screws really, really well. I will say that about them. And I love these sockets. I love the sockets. This is a really good standard set of sockets. I like the color coding. The one thing that really pisses me off about the color coding, though, is that the 5/16 is blue. And my whole life, 5/16 has been red. That's just the way that I think about it. That's the way like nut drivers are usually. 5/16 is red and 3/8 is blue. And they have it switched. They've got 3/8 red and 5/16 blue. And I just think that's stupid. It pisses me off every time I go to use these. So there's another thing about it that I guess I don't love about this set. But I don't mean to hate on this set too much. The Tool Check Plus, it's a good set. It's outrageously expensive, I think. But it's got great quality bits, even though they give you all those torques for no reason. And it's got great quality sockets. So I will say that. I love the sockets. They got good, like, kind of knurling on them. They get a good spinny on them. They're good sockets, I gotta say. But the rest of it really sucks. This little driver is just stupid. I wish they would give you this set and give you a high quality ratchet with it. And it would be maybe worth $80. Maybe. But I don't know. And if you need a 1/4 inch impact gun, I like to just have a impact like this and put a little adapter on it. They make, 1/4 inch anvil guns. I think this is just as good though. And this is a really good, it's kind of good to have one that doesn't have a ton of power. And this old Bosch one, it doesn't have a ton of power. So anyway, I just had a fun little job to do with my turn signal lever, and I got it done. Managed not to break any plastic in my dash, so it was a win. I was happy at the end. So anyway, this is kind of a stupid video, just me messing around in the shop, but hey, that's what we do on Real World Tool Reviews. This is a real world tool review of this thing and all the stupid features about it, even though it still is nice. And a real world tool review of these little Makita sockets, because they're just the shit. I love these things. They're awesome. You can put them on a little adapter and, you know, give them the beans. You're never going to break these sockets with a 1/4-inch driver. And they're just awesome. Great little impact sockets. And for the price, you really can't beat them. I think they're made in Taiwan. They might be made in China. Who knows? But they're just really good. And the best thing about them is they stay in this little holder. And it's just such a great compact little set. So anyway, little 1/4-inch tools and little pry tools and stuff for doing little detailed stuff in your car. This is some good stuff. Thanks for watching.